If you guys are ready for your next comic, if our next comic is ready to come to the stage, this comic that's coming at you, he's a local boy. He's a handsome fella. He's a big slab of Polish sausage. I've always thought that he kind of had a baby frog's name because it sounds a tad Polish. But I'd like you guys to please give a big, warm round of applause to Olek Szewczyk.
Thanks, guys. Big round of applause for your host, Jason Ward, this wonderful Monday evening. Also, big round of applause to your bartender tonight. Make sure you're taking care of him. He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. I have a lot of friends out there that would say that I have a foot fetish. And I would have to completely agree with them. I don't know why people get so quiet after I say foot fetish. It might be the most tame fetish you can have. What's more tame than a foot fetish? Missionary position fetish? That's not a thing. See, with a foot fetish, I could be like, hey, baby, you know I don't mind sucking on some toes sometimes. Which is completely normal. As opposed to, hey, baby, I got this bathtub full of ice water and I need you to lay in it for about an hour and a half because you know I can't climax at room temperature. Which is insane. With a foot fetish, I could be like, hey, baby, it's my birthday. You know, if you want to step on my face a little bit, that'd be all right. Which is harmless. As opposed to, hey, baby, you see that big bucket of Mentos over there? I want you to dump it all over my crotch, and then after you're done peeling all them potatoes, I want you to get your cheeks full of Diet Pepsi like you're looking like a chipmunk and spit it all over me. Which is something a crazy person would do. With a foot fetish, I can be like, hey, baby, follow me into the backyard. I got a kiddie pool full of bushes, baked beans, and what I want you to do is get your feet naked and then clop around in it like a horse. I'm gonna videotape it. Which is just fine. No one's getting hurt. As opposed to, hey, baby, you hear them vibrations coming from the closet? That's a big bag of bees. What I want you to do is climb on top of me and ride me until you climax. At that point, I want you to sing Don't Stop Believin', and on the last verse, call me my grandfather's name, the one that's alive. Don't be fucking weird. And then unleash the fury. And by fury, I mean bees. Which is just crazy. So see, having a foot fetish isn't that bad. It's not like having like a weird blood fetish or something. I have a weird blood fetish. How many of you guys out there like impressions? I'm fucking terrible at them. But if you want to be a headliner, you got to have some impressions up your sleeve. So I made some up. This is my first impression. This is called an impression of me if I was a judge at American Idol and Tom Petty was auditioning. You know what? The songwriting was there, but Could you blow your fucking nose before you sing? I got a whole box of napkins right here. It sounded like you just drank a gallon of milk, man. It's gross. Do something. And that was my impression of me as a judge at American Idol and Tom Petty's audition. The second impression, I would like to call it the heavy metal mic check. Heavy metal mic check. Check. Check 1, check 2, check. Check! You know what? Can I get a little bit more in the monitor, please? And that was the heavy metal mic check. Heavy metal mic check, thank you. This next impression is an impression of any waiter at any Mexican restaurant ever. How you doing, amigo, señorita? Can I get you something to drink? You like cerveza, margarita? You want it on rocks, blended, salt on the rim? What would you like to eat, number 14? Okay, you want chicken, you want pork, shredded beef? All right, amigos, watch out, it's a hot plate. Watch out, amigos, hot plate. Now that sounded pretty racist. But before you villainize me, when I worked at El Tacos Locos, that's how they trained me. And I ran that joke by my Mexican friend, Francisco Eduardo Rodriguez Lopez Jr. And he loves that joke. I told it to him and he was like, it's like you even got the cadence right, amigo. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you. I got one last impression. This one's very new. This is the first time I've ever done this impression. This is an impression of my roommate's cat, Simba. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. And those were my impressions of the day. Thank you, guys. I just appreciate it. So I have Tourette's. Anybody else in the audience have Tourette's? Just yell out shitty britches. I'm so alone. Here's the thing, a lot of people think Tourette's is the cussing disease, and in very severe cases, it is. It's called corpolia. But I have a much more mild case than that. It's just physical and verbal tics. So really, it's not that bad. It's just like having the hiccups for the rest of your life. I have 3 main tics. I shush people, and that's my least favorite one. There's nothing more obtrusive than being shushed. When I shush people, I wish I had corpolia, because then it'd at least be like, holy shit, slap a donkey dick. And someone would be like, he is really enjoying that bowl of chowder over there. But instead it's like, shh, shushes me one more time, Gina. One more time. I shrug and bob like a neglected pet parrot, and I hum. And the more nervous I get, the more I Tourette's, the more I Tourette's, the more nervous I get, the more violent my Tourette's becomes. It's a vicious cycle. It's ruining my dating life. I'll give you an example. I went on a date with this girl, and I didn't want her to know I had Tourette's. I tried to hide it from him. You gotta ease him into it. And I was talking to her, and I said, so tell me about yourself, Johanna. Because I guess that's my dating voice. And she said, well, I'm originally from Boise, and... Did you just shush me? Yeah, you didn't hear the ruckus? Something happened. Didn't know? No, please proceed. Okay, so I'm originally from Boise, and I'm studying to be a nurse, and Are you gonna puke? No, I'm just constipated. That's disgusting. Yeah, I know. So I'm studying to be a nurse, and for the first time ever, I saw a baby being born, and it was the most magical thing. I'm so sorry, phone's on vibrate. Turn that off for you. Olek, that wasn't a phone. That was your hand. Shh. Oh, Shank Redemption, that's a fucking great movie, right? What the hell does that have to do with anything? What are you doing? I'm just agreeing with you. I didn't say anything. Where's Hanson, huh? It's been a while. I totally wanted to fuck the lead singer until I found out it was a dude. What the hell is going on, Olek? Shh. Shh. Oh God, that's new. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Johanna. I just really like you, and I have Tourette's, and I didn't want you to know I had Tourette's because I didn't want to scare you off. It's because I really like you. She said, really, Olek, is that it? And I go, yeah. Olek, it's okay. I don't mind that you have Tourette's. In fact, I'm kind of growing a soft spot for you. Well, that's great, because I'm growing a hard spot for you. What the fuck did you just say? That was also Tourette's. So it is good for some things. When I say something fucking stupid, just blame it on that. All right, thanks, guys. That was my time. I'm Olek Szewczyk.
Hey, a big round of shitty britches for Olek Szewczyk. Oh man, you guys having a good time so far? Oh no, we're not already walking the room, are we? Oh, okay.